because Big Coral already went back. He grabbed that Kerche's shard. If Meliodas does face check them, they could be in trouble.
Double taunt is going to come through. Meliodas needs to make it into the play. Can't just be forced into the 1v1 with Smithy. The stun is already there when he does try to leap in. Smithy just needs to reactivate it. Going forward, the side step is there. CoreJJ fast forward from Meliodas. He's going to get one back. Now he needs to make it out to safety. Leeson running for his life. No ward in his inventory. Impact on the bot side as well. This is turning against PVB. Double kill for CoreJJ in the bot lane.
Yeah, well, that's why they're throwing the bans at him, baby.
Forward immediately getting baited, but nice use of the distortion. Jensen's ult forced out. Flash still available though. Pallet now going forward. Double lift is going to be in trouble. They're going to kick him back. The Braum not going to be in a great position to block the unbreakable. Essentially useless. Double lift now set to give his life in the exchange. Big Koro now going to grab the kill. Double lift laying down a lot of damage though. The heal comes out. Feels like they bit off more than they can chew. Double lift making a good effort. But Koro going to grab the kill.
Yeah, it does at least force out that flash, but taunt flash there from Pallet. They knew Double lift did not.
On the back side. Could try to fish for the dive here. No wards for the Lee Sin in his inventory outside of the control ward. Would have to commit it if he wants to go for a fancy play, and he will. Kicks him right into the rest of the team. Perfect chain CC. Big Koro gonna grab the kill.
Yeah, really nicely done. And they have multiple members here on the top side.
Position, no, I'm not gonna connect the chains there, so will back off. But Zeros potentially in trouble now. CoreJJ trying to extend this play. The dive now coming out. Immediate kill onto Zeros in the top lane. CoreJJ and Double F see their opportunity and they take it.
Yeah, I mean, when Pallet uses his ult, when you show Meliodas on the bottom side, there's nothing to stop them from going for that sort of a dive. So, again, PVB happy.
Backside will have the taunt available, is running into the midst of the team. Smithy has now been caught out. Stella trying to find the kill. A beautiful wall to buy a bit of time, but Smithy needs to run for his life. Will go down to Pallet.
PVB is just playing this game fantastically well. Pretty sloppy, honestly, from Impact to actually stay around the tower and go down there. When it is that 3v1, the tower is almost dead regardless.
Ultis connect from TL, the game could shift in an instant, but a lot of potential burst damage as PVB have some decent leads.
Yeah, and PVB needs their playmakers to come up big to win a team fight, right? You need the Lee Sin to kick in a carry. You need the LeBlanc to try to find this great double distort and get a chunk onto someone, because, you know, if you just walk in straight up and 5v5, it's going to be so damn hard for them to fight through this Braum and Sejuani, and Double Lift will likely have a much easier time getting damage out. So we'll see if PVB want to challenge. It really looks like they're going to commit to this.
TL laying down the gauntlet. They want the fight and they are ready for it. Calling them out. The Azir ultimate is available now. Immediately the fight is going to break out. Team Liquid has managed to take the Drake. Big Koro still damaging, uncontested on the backside. Meliodas doing what he can. Big Koro alive and well, but 4 members of Liquid standing. Meliodas not able to get anything. Jensen unable to connect on the ult. Null still alive. Double kill coming in for Big Koro. He's popping up the back line. That's going to be a triple. He's looking for a little bit more, but Big Koro will go down. Jensen finding the kill. Null, though, on cleanup duty. CoreJJ, the last man standing. The ace for Fongbu Buffalo.
An absolute bloodbath by the
phase begins. Dragon
PVB
up
phase.
and available. Potentially the PVB phase. Of course, winning a team fight, as you mentioned, Baron is up. Both teams potentially able to take it if they can get out of this fight unscathed enough. So hugely critical fight as we move further into the game. Null finding a bit of flanking damage, but only able to hit Xmithy. Definitely not the target he wants to hit. Poking like that is going to be pretty useless against the double Oceans. Getting lower and lower. Xmithy going to try to go for it. Meliodas has secured the steal, but has put the rest of PVB in a bit of a difficult position. They're now trying to find the retreat. Null into the backside, but Double Lift unafraid. Dashes forward into LeBlanc, ready to return fire. Pallet now retreating. Rest of the team trying to back off. Acceleration gate is there. Null trying to lay down a bit of damage, but he's caught on the wrong side of the wall. The entire team collapsing. They smell blood in the water. Pallet is next. Team Liquid grabbing 2 on the backside of that Dragon fight. May just run right to the Baron.
Yeah, I think they will. They still have a lot of their cooldowns to actually try to turn for a potential fight. The Shurima Shuffle Flash ultimate is available for Jensen, so TL will try to make Fongbu respond to them. Meliodas did have a great smite on the Dragon and they secured it, but Baron is the big prize here. CoreJJ will look to zone. Remember, Meliodas does have his own flash and smite, so they have to keep this Lee Sin out.
Definitely have to be careful here. Meliodas, high pressure scenario. If they go for the contest, they could risk everything. They'll be losing the jungler here, but TL is just going to grab the Baron uncontested. Meliodas now in trouble as CoreJJ runs forward into enemy territory. Team Liquid grabbing the Baron. Huge shift in power on the back of that play.
Yeah, that is enormous, and it's going to really help them. He's trying to grind them out. He's not looking for kills.
And the 4-1 from Team Liquid just flawless thus far. Not overextending, but Pallet may have found the engage. Big Koro now throwing out tons of damage. Jensen will just barely make it out, but Big Koro is going to fish for that kill. CoreJJ now on the retreat. Galley's going to find his way into the back line. The stun comes in. The stolen Sejuani all turning the fight. The double for Big Koro now wants to continue, but Impact does so much damage on the front line. The taunt comes out to save the day, but it is not enough. The shutdown coming through. Double Lift looking to clean up. Null throwing out the clone, buying a bit of time, backing off. Double kill coming through, but Double Lift needs to make it out over the wall. Meliodas coming in to threaten. It's a scrappy fight, but Team Liquid with the pressure in the mid lane coming out on top.
Yeah, Impact comes over, does help to clean that up, but it was a great initial engage there from Pallet. knocking down Jensen so quickly. Jensen not able to survive, and Big Koro able to ult in, finish him off. That allowed PVB to commit forward to that fight in the 5v4. They knew they needed to engage. They were able to make it happen, but it does end up being TL with the extra kill.
Scorch remaining. They're going to have to play very cleanly in this clutch, but it's not going to happen. Big Koro now needs to use the ultimate to retreat. Double coming in, going full forward, but now kick back in the rest of the fight. It's a messy fight. PVB still able to find a couple of kills here. Trading back and forth with Big Koro taken down. Meliodas next on the list. The CC is flawless. Team Liquid will find the fight win, and they may just look to end.
Yeah, I think they can end it right here. 40 seconds on all the important members that are down for PVB. They will go straight through the bottom lane, knocking down the inhibitor here. And Ken looked to press forward, and while it was a great kick onto Doublelift to knock him out, Jensen was never threatened in the fight, sitting on both his summoners still, and the TL will march forward to their first victory at MSI.
Pallet finally stepping forward, but it is just not going to be enough. Too much CC on this team, a three-man taunt, but there is no damage to follow it up. Impact raining hell with the shock blast. The ulti will come out from the Galio. Ignite ticking down, but it will not be enough. Game one going in the favor of TL. It was rough in the mid game, but they brought it together and will find their first win on the MSI stage.